A Caring Helping Job Guide 4. Chapter 1. Helping Jobs 1. Fields for licensed counselors in mental health. Marriage and family therapists. Psychotherapists. Child/adolescent counselors. Child protection therapists. Rehabilitation counselors. School counselors. Enrollment counselors. Community counselors. Career counselors. Career coach. Employment counselors. Caseworker. Substance abuse and addiction counselors. Correctional facilities counselor. Mental health counselors. Emergency mental health therapist. Life transitions counselors. Residential and day treatment counselors. Group counselors. Oncology. Cancer counselors. Chronic pain counselors. Behavioral health counselor. Hospice counselors. Outpatient mental health therapist. Spiritual counselors. Pastoral counselors. Geriatric counselors. Counselor. Therapist. Psychotherapist. Places to work. Hospitals. Social service offices. Mental health association. Educational institutions. Jails. Community mental health careers. The fields where social science grads could work. Business, advertising, and finance. Children and families. Counseling. Education. Health and medical services. Human resources. Law and law enforcement. Military. Psychology. Religion and spirituality. Social and human services. Sport, fitness, and recreation. Technology. Therapy. Where liberal arts graduates work. K-12 schools. Colleges. Universities. Medical hospitals. Government offices. Mental health clinics. Private psychotherapy practices. Corporations. Prisons. Some job titles for loving, compassionate graduates. Academic advising. Academic advisor or counselor. Academic counselor. Activities director. Actor. Admissions counselor. Admissions evaluator. Adolescent psychologist. Advanced practice psychiatric nurse. Advanced psychiatric nurse. Advertising account manager. Advertising agent. Advertising sales representative/agent/executive. Affirmative action officer. Air Force psychologist. Air Force psychologist. Airline pilot. Alumni director. Analytical psychologist. Animal researcher. Animal trainer. Animal trainer. Applied behavioral analysis therapist. Applied or analytical statistician. Arbitrator, mediator, conciliator. Or ombudsman. Army infantry officer. Army mental/behavioral health specialist. Army psychologist. Art therapist. Art therapist. Assessment professional or program evaluator. Audiologist. Aviation psychologist. Aviation psychologist. Behavioral counselor. Behavioral health consultant/counselor. Benefits manager. Biogerontologist. Biological psychologist. Biomedical laboratory technician. Career counseling and academic recruiting. Career counselor. Career or vocational counselor. Career, employment, or vocational counselor. Case manager. Caseworker. Caseworker. Caseworker or case manager. Child abuse counselor. Child care supervisor. Child care worker. Child development specialist. Child development specialist. Child life specialist. Child placement social worker. Child protection social worker. Child protection worker. Child psychiatrist. Child psychologist. Child psychologist. Child welfare or protection social worker. Child welfare, protection, or placement caseworker. Children and families. Chiropractor. Christian psychologist. Christian psychologist. Claims supervisor. Clinical or counseling psychology. Clinical psychologist. Clinical psychologist. Clinical psychologists. Clinical psychology researcher. Clinical social worker. Coach/scout. Cognitive and perceptual psychologists. Cognitive psychologist. Cognitive psychologist or cognitive neuroscientist. College admissions counselor. College admissions officer. College or university administrator. College or university professor. College professor. College recruiter. College student affairs administrator. Community counselor. Community counselor. Community organization worker. Community organizer. Community planning specialist. Community psychologist. Community psychologists. Community worker. Comparative psychologist. Comparative psychologist. Computer programmer. Conservation officer. Consulting psychologist. Consumer psychologist. Consumer psychologist. Consumer psychologist. Consumer researcher. Coroner. Correctional. Correctional treatment specialist. Correctional treatment specialist. Criminal investigator. Crisis counselor. Corrections officer. Counseling. Counseling psychologist. Counseling psychologists. Criminal investigator or detective, FBI and other. Criminal psychologist. Criminal psychologist. Criminologist. Crisis intervention counselor. Cross-cultural psychologist. Curriculum designer. Customer service agent. Customer service representative supervisor. Customer service representative. Database administrator. Database design analyst. Daycare center administrator. Delinquency prevention social worker. Dentist. Department manager. Depression counselor. Developmental psychologist. Developmental psychologist. Developmental psychologists. Developmental specialist. Dialectical behavioral therapist. Dietitian. Director of college or university admissions. Disability case manager. Disability policy worker. Disability support worker. Domestic abuse or violence counselor. Drug and alcohol specialist. Eating disorder care providers, other than counselor/specialist/therapist above. Eating disorder counselor/specialist/therapist. Editor. Education. Education administrator. Educational psychologist. Educational psychologists. Elementary school teacher. Elementary school teacher. Employee health maintenance program specialist. Employee relations specialist. Employee trainer. Employment counselor. Employment counselor. Employment interviewer. Employment interviewer. Employment. Recruiter. Employment recruiter. Engineering psychologist. Engineering psychologists. Engineering, human factors, or ergonomic psychologist. Environmental psychologist. Environmental psychologist. Green leaf icon. Environmental psychologists. Evolutionary psychologist. Evolutionary psychologists. Executive coach or public relations counselor. Exercise therapist. Existential psychologist. Existential therapist. Experimental or research psychologist. Experimental psychologist. Experimental psychologist. Experimental psychologists. Experimental psychology researcher. Family and general practitioners. Family and marriage therapist. Family and marriage therapist. Family counselor or caseworker. Family services worker. Field Health Officer, Financial Advisor, Financial Aid Counselor, Financial Aid Counselor, Fire/Arson Investigator, Fitness Trainer, Personal Trainer, or Aerobics Instructor, Forensic Psychologist, Forensic Psychologist, Forensic Psychologists, Forensic Psychology, Fundraiser, Fundraiser/Development Officer, Funeral Director/Undertaker/Mortician, Gender Psychologist, Genetic Counselor, Geriatric Psychologist or Geropsychologist, Geriatric Social Worker, Gerontological Counselor, Geropsychologist, Grief Counselor, Grief Counselor, Group Home Coordinator, Group Worker, Guidance Counselor, Health and Medical Services, Healthcare and Mental Health Services, Healthcare Facility Administrator, Health Coach/Educator, Health Information Specialist, Health Policy Planner, Health Project Coordinator, Health Psychologist, Health Psychologist, Health Psychologists, Hearing Aid Specialist, High School Teacher, Holistic Therapist, Hospitalist, Human Factor Engineer/Ergonomist, Human Factors Psychologist, Human Factors Psychologist, Human Factors Psychology, Human Factors, Usability, or Developmental Engineer, Human Resource Advisor, Human Resource Manager, Human Resources, Human Resources Advisor, Human Resources Analyst, Human Resources Manager, Human Resources Manager, Humanistic Psychologist, Immigration Officer, Industrial Psychologist, Industrial/Organizational Psychologist, Industrial/Organizational Psychologist, Industrial/Organizational Psychology, Industrial Organizational Psychology, Interior Designer, Internist, Job Analyst, Jobs in Business, Sales, Marketing, and Advertising, Jobs in Local, State and Federal Government, Journalist, K-12 Teacher, Lab Managers, Labor Relations Coordinator, Labor Relations Manager, Labor Relations Specialist, Law and Law Enforcement, Lawyer, Lawyer, Legal Psychologist, Library Assistant, Licensed Professional Counselor, Life Coach, Loan Counselor, Loan Officer, Management, Management Analyst, Market Research, Market Research Analyst, Market Researcher, Market Researcher, Market Researchers, Marketing, Marriage and Family Counselor or Therapist, Marriage and Family Counselor or Therapist, Media Buyer, Media Director, Media Psychologist, Medical Social Worker, Meeting, Conference, Wedding, or Event Planner, Mental Health Coordinator, Mental Health Counselor, Mental Health Social Worker, Military, Military Chaplain, Military Counselor, Military Intelligence Officer, Military Psychologist, Military Psychologist, Minister, Preacher, Priest, Rabbi, Chaplain, etc. Multicultural Counselor, Music Psychologist, Music Therapist, Music Therapist, Naturopathic Physician, Navy Clinical Psychologist, Navy Research Psychologist, Neurologist, Neurologist, Neuropathologist, Neuropsychologist, Neuropsychologist, Neuropsychologists, Neurosurgeon, Nurse, Nurse Practitioner, Occupational Health Psychologist, Occupational Therapist, Online Customer Service Representative, Operational Psychologist, Optometrist, Organizational Development Specialist/Professional/Consultant, Organizational Psychologist, Organizational psychologist. Other. Outpatient therapist. Paralegal or legal assistant. Paramedic or emergency medical technician. Parent, biological or adoptive. Parent, professional. Parole officers. Pastoral counselor. Patient advocate. Patient resources and reimbursement agent. Pediatric psychologist. Pediatric therapist. Pediatrician. Performance psychologist. Personality psychologist. Personnel recruiter. Pharmaceutical sales representative. Pharmacologist. Photographer. Physiatrist. Physical therapist. Physical therapist assistant. Physician. Physician. Physician assistant. Physiological psychologist. Physiological psychology. Police officer. Police officer. Policy analyst. Political psychologist. Polygraph examiner. Positive psychologist. Preschool teacher. Primary therapist. Probation officer. Probation or parole officer. Probation/parole officer. Project manager. Psychiatric aide. Psychiatric aide/attendant. Psychiatric social worker. Psychiatric social worker. Psychiatric social worker. Psychiatric technician. Psychiatric technician. Psychiatrist. Psychiatrist. Psychoanalyst. Psychoanalytic therapist. Psychology. Psychology program manager. Psychometrist. Psychosocial rehabilitation worker. Psychotherapist. Public health director. Public health psychologist. Public health social worker. Public opinion survey. Public opinion survey worker. Public relations agent. Public relations representative. Public relations representative. Publishing agent. Purchasing agent. Quantitative and measurement psychologists. Quantitative or mathematical psychologist. Reality therapist. Realtor or real estate agent. Recreation leader or supervisor. Recreational therapist. Rehabilitation counselor. Rehabilitation psychologist. Rehabilitation psychologists. Rehabilitation specialist. Rehabilitation worker. Religion and spirituality. Religion psychologist. Relocation worker. Research assistant. Research assistant. Research assistants. Research associate. Research psychologist. Research scientist. Retail salesperson. Sales. Sales representative. Sales representative. School counselor. School guidance counselor. School psychologist. School psychologist. School psychologists. School psychology. School social worker. Science writer. Secondary school teacher. Security manager. Self-reliance specialist. Sex therapist. Sheriff or deputy sheriff. Social and human services. Social and human services aide or assistant. Social gerontologist. Social media blogger. Social psychologist. Social psychologist. Social psychology. Social service manager. Social services specialist. Social work teacher, post-secondary. Social worker. Software developer. Special education counselor. Special education teacher. Speech pathologist. Spiritual or meditative counselor. Spiritual psychologist. Sport psychologist. Sport psychologists. Sport, recreation, and fitness. Sports psychologist. Statistical report writer. Statistician. Store manager. Student affairs professional. Substance abuse counselor. Substance abuse counselor. substance abuse social worker, suicide counselor, systems analyst, teacher for the emotionally impaired, teacher for the hearing impaired, teacher for the learning disabled, teacher for the mentally impaired, teacher for the visually impaired, teaching, technical writer, technology, therapist for the blind, therapy, traffic psychologist, training specialist, transformational coach, transpersonal psychologist, transpersonal psychology, university psychology professor, veterans contact/service representative, veterans counselor, veterinarian, victims advocate, vocational rehabilitation counselor, vocational rehabilitation provider, volunteer services coordinator, youth counselor, youth minister. Chapter 2. Helping Jobs 2. Social service type jobs at bls.gov/ooh. The Occupational Outlook Handbook, available free online, lists occupations, describes them, then gives a few resource websites for them. Here are some helping occupations. High school teachers, human resource specialists, recruit, interview, and place workers. Kindergarten and elementary school teachers, mental health counselors, marriage and family therapists, middle school teachers, rehabilitation counselors, help people with physical, mental, and emotional disabilities live independently. Social and community service managers coordinate and supervise social service and community organizations. Social and human service assistants provide support for families. Social workers, substance abuse and behavioral disorder counselors. Counseling.org, American Counseling Association. Schoolcounselor.org, American School Counselor Association. NCDA.org, National Career Development Association. NBCC.org, National Board for Certified Counselors. onitionline.org. bls.gov/oh/community-social-service/school-and-career-counselors.htm. careerinfonet.org. careeronestop.org. Human Factors and Ergonomics job websites. hfes.org/web/students/career.html, preparing for a career in human factors/ergonomics. usernomics.com/hf.html, human factors and ergonomics list and usernomics. ergo.human.cornell.edu, Cornell's Human Factors and Ergonomics Program. hfec.vt.edu/labs/ace/ace.htm, Assessment and Cognitive Ergonomics Laboratory at Virginia Tech. Cultural Counselor Jobs/Cultural Community Worker Jobs. Native and Aboriginal colleges might offer a major as Cultural Counselor or Traditional Counselor. Indigenous Wellness Worker. Some social work programs at universities might offer this specialization. ca.indeed.com/community-counseling-jobs. ca.indeed.com/social-work-jobs. careersinpsychology.org/start-a-multi-cultural-counseling-career. jobseeker.org.au/category/employment-sector/social-work. lcsansw.org.au/lcsnews/counselor-case-worker-478. linkedin.com/title/counselor-cultural. linkedin.com/title/cultural-counselor. usajob.gov/search, keyword equals social worker. womensjoblist.com. workinginmentalhealth.ca/forms/career.aspx. alliedhealthjobcafe.com/jobs/counseling-therapy/mental-health. allpsychologycareers.com. social work. communityoutreach.ca/job/counselor-social-worker. culturalhrc.ca/hrtools/04-e.php, indeed.com/q-cultural-jobs.html, internationalcenter.umich.edu/resources/life/counseling, jobhero.com/resume-samples/mental-health-worker, miracleworkers.com/jobs/sk/social-worker, monster.com/jobs/q-social-worker-jobs-l-denver-co.aspx, psychologyschoolguide.net/cross-cultural psychologist, settlementatwork.org/jobs, workinculture.ca, wowjobs.ca/jobs-counselor+social+worker-jobs, wowjobs.ca/jobs-cultural+counselor-jobs, crisis counselor jobs. Crisis services work at telephone distress centers, on mobile crisis teams, with drop crisis programs and other settings. Qualifications can include clinical disciplines such as psychology and social work. nuvo.ca/salary/crisis-counselor, fema.gov/crisis counseling assistance training program, flexjobs.com/publicjobs/bilingual-telephone-crisis, flexjobs.com/publicjobs/crisis-counselor-502034, governmentjobs.com/jobs?counseling, linkedin.com/title/crisis-counselor, mymajors.com/career/crisis-counselor, verywellmind.com/what-is-crisis-counseling-2795060, jobstat.net/jobs/crisis-counselor, nuvo.ca/jobs/crisis-counselor, careeraim.com/canada-job-bank/crisis-counselor, careerbuilder.com/jobs-crisis-counselor, careerjet.com Oregon Jobs Crisis Counselor Jobs, careerjet.com Virginia Jobs Crisis Counselor Jobs, counselingcrossing.com/job-description/5537/crisis-counselor-jobs, counselingcrossing.com/jobs/q-crisis-counselor-jobs.html, crisisandcounseling.org/about-us/employment, eluda.ca/crisis-counselor-jobs, eluda.ca/crisis-counselor-jobs-in-Ontario, ethicaljobs.com.au/members/dvconnect/women's line-crisis-counselor, glassdoor.com Jobs Crisis Counselor, hound.com/q-crisis+counselor-category-counseling-jobs.html, humanservices.edu.org/crisis-intervention-counselor.html, indeed.co.uk/counseling-jobs, indeed.com/q-crisis-counselor-jobs.html, indeed.com/q-crisis-intervention-counselor-jobs.html, job.com/q-crisis-counselor-p-1-jobs.html, job.com/q-prn-crisis-counselor-p-1-jobs.html, jobbank.gc.ca/job_search_results.do?searches tiering $abuse+sign/crisis, linkedin.com jobs, monster.com/jobs/q-crisis-counselor-jobs-l-georgia.aspx, monster.com/jobs/q-crisis-counselor-jobs-l-ottawa-il.aspx, mymajors.com/career/crisis-counselor/skills, payscale.com/research/ca/job=crisis_counselor, payscale.com/research/us/job=crisis_counselor. simplyhired.com/search?*crisis+counselor. simplyhired.com/search?*crisis+counselor $L=Hyattsville, snagajob.com/job-search/q-prn+crisis+counselor. sociology-degree-programs.org/social-workers/crisis-worker. theworkingcenter.org/job/5518. wowjobs.ca/jobs-crisis+counselor-jobs. suicideinfo.ca, Center for Suicide Prevention. Court support worker jobs. A court support worker helps the victim of a crime, or the victim of domestic violence get immediate help. au.indeed.com/court-support-worker-jobs. au.indeed.com/support-worker-jobs-in-Brisbane-QLD. ca.indeed.com/court-worker-jobs. au.jora.com/court-support-worker-jobs. au.jora.com/court-support-worker-jobs-in-Melbourne-Vic. brookdalekare-jobs.firefishsoftware.com/job/support-worker. National Careers Service.direct.gov.uk/job-profiles/victim. Centre for Non-Profit Excellence.org/jobs/specialty-courts. jobbedo.com/court-support-worker-jobs. jobsurf.com.au/domestic-violence-court-support. jobsurf.com.au/residential-case-worker-court. victimsupport.org.uk/more-us/jobs. jobs.priorscourt.org.uk/support-worker. career-healthjobs.com/job_details.asp?id=225625. careerfaqs.com.au Course Finder Community Services. catchajob.com.au/court-support-worker-in-new-south-wales. courts.state.md.us/jobs. durhamcollege.ca/programs/court-support-services. emptylemon.co.uk/job/priory-group/support-worker/598072. espa.org.uk/job/burnfoot-court-support-worker-full-part-time. ethicaljobs.com/court-support-worker Aboriginal Specialist. indeed.co.uk/support-worker-jobs-in-earls-court. jobiesjob.co.uk. Court support worker. salvationarmy.ca/human-resources/jobs/views/court-support-worker-3. sascr.org/court_support_worker_job_description_SASC.pdf. sascwr.org/family-court-support-program. simplyhired.ca/search?family+court+support+worker. simplyhired.com.au/search?court+support+worker. Housing support worker jobs. Housing support workers work with people with mental illnesses in an area, either trying to get them apartments or working in a group home. ca.indeed.com/housing-support-worker-jobs. ca.indeed.com/housing-support-worker-jobs-in-Toronto, -on. jobs.insidehousing.co.uk/job/461015/support-worker. jobs.theguardian.com/job/64149666/housing-support-worker. jobs.theguardian.com/jobs/supported-and-sheltered-housing. nuvo.ca/jobs/housing-support-worker. uk.jora.com/housing-support-worker-jobs-in-London. charityjob.co.uk/jobs/housing+sign and+sign homelessness. cvlibrary.co.uk/./social-care/housing-support-worker. jobsurf.com.au/jobs/housing-support-worker. jobs.travit.co.uk/housing-support-worker-London-jobs. opportunities.co.uk/job/housing-support-worker. abilityhousing.co.uk/jobs-careers/housing-support-worker. careerjet.co.uk. Housing support worker jobs. careerjet.co.uk Kent jobs housing support worker jobs. coventry-cyrenians.co.uk/housing-support-worker-coventry.pdf. cv-library.co.uk/search/housing-support-worker-jobs. cwjobs.co.uk/jobs/housing-support-worker. fish4.co.uk/job/5839291/housing-support-worker. hafal.org/jobs/housing-support-worker-denbies-hire-3. indeed.co.uk/housing-support-worker-jobs. indeed.co.uk/housing-support-worker-jobs-in-London. indeed.com/q-housing-support-worker-jobs.html. indeed.com/q-housing-support-worker-l-boston-ma-jobs.html. jobiesjob.co.uk. Housing support worker. newsnow.co.uk. Jobs London no support worker London. newsnow.co.uk. Jobs in housing support jobs. phoenix.gov Human Resources. pobelgroup.co.uk/jobs/relief-housing-support-workers-Wales. read.co.uk/jobs/housing-support-worker. read.co.uk/jobs/housing-support-worker-in-London. simplyhired.ca/search?mark q=housing+support+worker. simplyhired.com/search?mark q=housing+support+worker. staffnurse.com/jrp-housing-support-worker. staffnurse.com/jrp-housing-support-worker-jobs. wowjobs.ca/jobs-housing+support+worker-jobs. Chapter 3. Helping Jobs 3. Healthcarehiring.com lists many jobs. The jobs are listed by ziprecruiter.com. healthcarehiring.com/alcoholism-drug-abuse-treatment. healthcarehiring.com/family-counseling-services. healthcarehiring.com/marriage-counselors. healthcarehiring.com/mental-health-clinics. healthcarehiring.com/mental-health-counselors. healthcarehiring.com/pregnancy-counseling. healthcarehiring.com/psychiatric-hospitals. healthcarehiring.com/psychiatric-referrals. healthcarehiring.com/psychiatric-social-workers. healthcarehiring.com/psychiatrists. healthcarehiring.com/psychologists. healthcarehiring.com/psychotherapy. healthcarehiring.com/social-workers. Therapy assistant job websites. There are assistant jobs in most therapy fields. The most common ones are physio or physical, occupational, speech. Take a short course to become a therapy assistant. brookdale-living.jobs/bakersfield-ca/physical-therapy-assistant. ca.indeed.com/occupational-therapy-assistant-jobs. ca.indeed.com/therapy-assistant-jobs. Explore healthcareers.org/en/career/9/physical_therapist_assistant. au.jora.com/occupational-therapy-assistant-jobs. au.jora.com/therapy-assistant-jobs. bakersfield.craigslist.org/search/HEA. National Careers Service.direct.gov.uk/advice/planning/job. regionalhelpwanted.com/bakersfield/physical-therapy. iHireTherapy.com. recruiter.com/careers/occupational-therapy-assistants. travelforce.com/occupational-therapy-assistant-jobs. jobs.aegistherapies.com/bakersfield-ca/jobs.aspx. jobs.aegistherapies.com/findjobs/bakersfield/ca/physical-therapist. jobs.businessinsider.com/search?occupational+therapy+assistant. jobs.centrahealthcare.com/certified-occupational-therapy-assistant. jobs.hcr-manorcare.com. jobs.meridianhealth.com. jobs.monster.co.uk healthcare. jobs.monster.com healthcare. jobs.monster.com healthcare. jobs.sddom.com/physical-therapy-assistant. jobview.monster.com. advanced-medical-assistant-assistant-jobs. advanceweb.com. advanceweb.com/jobs/title/physical-therapist-assistant.html. al-lalidhealthschools.com. apta.org for prospective students. apta.org for prospective students PDA careers. aucklandhealthjobs.com/allied-health/therapy assistant. bestalliedhealthprograms.com/professions/occupational. bls.gov/occupational therapy assistants and aids.htm. bls.gov/oh/healthcare/physical-therapist-assistants-and-aids.htm. careerbuilder.com/jobs/keyword/physical-therapist-assistant. careerbuilder.com/jobs/keyword/therapy-assistant. careerjet.co.uk United Kingdom jobs. careerjet.com USA jobs. careerjet.sg/therapy-assistant-jobs.html. clarksoncollege.edu/physical-therapist-assistant. clubstaffing.com/physical-therapist-assistant jobs. comphealth.com/therapy/certified-occupational-therapy. healthcaresalary-world.com/physical-therapy-assistant-job. healthjobsnationwide.com/therapy-jobs. hound.com/q-therapy-physical+therapy-jobs.html. indeed.co.uk/occupational-therapy-assistant-jobs. indeed.co.uk/therapy-assistant-jobs. indeed.com.sg/therapy-assistant-jobs. indeed.com/q-occupational-therapy-assistant-jobs.html. indeed.com/q-physical-therapy-assistant-l-bakersfield-ca-jobs. jacksontherapy.com/occupational-therapy-assistant. jacksontherapy.com/physical-therapy-assistant. jobs.com.sg/occupational-therapy-assistant-jobs. jobs.com.sg/therapy-assistant-jobs. jobs.net. jobs2careers.com Pediatric Physical Therapy Assistant Jobs. jobs2careers.com/jobs/therapy assistant L Fontana CA. linkedin.com Jobs Occupational Therapy Assistant Jobs. medstar.com/job/physical-therapy-assistant-job. medtravelers.com/physical therapist assistant jobs. occupational therapy assistant jobs.org. otjoblink.org. remington college.edu/occupational-therapist-assistant-careers. remingtoncollege.edu/physical-therapist-assistant-careers. simplyhired.ca/k-physical-therapy-assistant-l-edmonton-ub-jobs. simplyhired.co.uk/jobs/list/q-therapy+assistant. simplyhired.com.au/k-therapy-assistant-jobs.html. simplyhired.com/k-occupational-therapy-assistant-jobs.html. simplyhired.com/k-physical-therapist-assistant-l-Bakersfield. snagajob.com. Browse job descriptions. Soliant.com/certified occupational therapy assistant jobs. soliant.com/physical-therapy/physical-therapy-assistant-jobs. sunbeltstaffing.com/therapy-jobs/physical-therapist-jobs/pda-jobs. therapyjobs.com. therapyjobs.com. wowjobs.ca/jobs-therapy+assistant-jobs. salary.com/licensed-physical-therapist-assistant-salary.html.